In the first song, I feel like Wagner sees a bit of himself, and this particular song is called Der Engel, the Angel, and I think Wagner thinks himself as the angel in this piece, and that Matilda is writing about. The second song called Stehe still, which means stand still, I think Matilda herself is fighting her own urges finding her own love or whatever, building feelings for Wagner. It's very rushing and just sort of crazy wild, and then it sort of slows down, and I think she just starts to, succumb to whatever the world is telling her to do, or the universe is telling her to do. And then the third song, In Treibhaus, or In the Greenhouse, in the Hothouse, it is very melancholy. I feel that in this piece, they both understand that they're both married, and this can't be something that happens. Like, we can't have this affair. This is just not right. But you get a real sense of like a heavy longing and just sort of sadness in the third piece. But then the fourth piece comes along called Schmerzen, which means pain, which I think is funny because the song is actually about how the sun should be unhappy because it always goes down, but actually it rises again like a victorious hero. So I feel like they just both decided that, you know what, I think it's just meant to be. And the way the text and the music go together, especially in the orchestra, there are some pieces where there are some instruments, I believe the oboe actually plays the same line with me, and I feel like that's a duet between Matilda and Wagner, which I think is really cool. But other parts of the song, usually I'm just singing the rhythm by myself, or they're playing something completely different. And the last song, Träume, Dreams, I think is very erotic, just in how it's very slow but very sensual, and I think it's just another example of their love for each other, and them finally coming to terms with that and just letting it happen.